Hello once again, everyone. This is the inspector back with you for Columbus Day Shave. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Columbus Day to all you Italian members or Italian descent. Even if you're not, join the party, okay? And we're going to go with a mainly Italian shave. But first, if you don't do anything else in this video, I'm going to go over the razor first. And this is a special collaboration by Alpha Shave Works, Steve Tinter, the owner, and Barry Bedford, Texan Shaves. Look him up. Excellent. I look forward to hopefully speaking to Barry sometime over the phone in the future. Anyhow, it's the Lone Star. Second run is up on the website. I'll put the link below so you can do that. $59.95. Excellent, and perfectly done. Finish, smooth, thread, really nice knurling, nice little Texas star, multicolor plating, positive exposure 0.90. Don't get fooled by the blade exposure. I'll go into that into the shave when I start. Like I said, positive blade exposure. There you go. If you could see that, right in my sweet spot. 1 point for an aluminum razor, 1.76 ounces or 50 grams, 3.5 inches, and I think a good thing for me anyhow. The thicker handle, 15 millimeters. Most razors are usually between 12, 14, or if I'm not mistaken, 14 on the thicker side. But really like this. It hits all marks. Stay tuned for the shave. If you get nothing else up to this point, that's good. Okay, so the rest is gravy. So that's the razor. We'll be talking about that soon. Fitted with a Rex Platinum Blade Razor Emporium. Comes double wrapped. I find these, I've been using these almost exclusively for the last 3 weeks because they're so good, I think. Double wrapped has a tiny bit of glue, but not as much as some of the other manufacturers that you've seen. Okay, now we go on to the other stuff. Soap, Figaro, and this is their almond marzipan scent. Look at the pour, reminds you of maybe Italian Barber Razor Rock. Okay, and semi-hard. This is I got this about maybe 4 or 5 months ago. So maybe firmed up a little bit, but it's not as soft. It's not a crope, but it's not triple milled by any means. So smells great. It has put this back on. It takes a little bit to undo the top, but it just I'll show you guys. It just fits in. It's like the sort of reminds me of the UFO tops of Razor Rock in the past, going back, 10, 12 years ago. Anyhow, you could probably twist it easier, okay, which I just did. And so to get it off, rather just treat it as a normal tub of soap, but just give it a little squeeze and it'll come off easy. Okay. All right. So I have that in my bowl, lather bowl, unbreakable. This is the Razor Rock version. Okay. And we're going with, since it's an Italian, mainly Italian shave, the Omega Italian flag boar brush, which I love. This is about $36. You can get this. Nice size loft on it if you're concerned about that. Doesn't matter to me. Short loft, long loft, it works really well. Omega makes great boar brushes. I'll keep that soaking for another minute. Finish off we'll go with the usual Thayers, and we're gonna go with the Lozione Dopo Barba Aftershave Lotion Cella. Now, this is not, repeat, this is not the almond scent from, you know, your Cella soap or the Figaro soap. No, this is a nice, fresh, clean. I don't think many would object to this. That's just my feeling. Smells really great. So just know that what the scent is on this, it's not gonna match the soap, but it smells great, and it's gonna be good. I think I'm gonna go out to the cigar shop later on. So meanwhile, yeah, we got 4 days of growth here. Wanted to do a video Saturday, didn't get around to it. Things popped up, but we're gonna do it now. So we washed out the face really well. I just did my head shave, so that's done. So we're gonna wet the face really well with some hot water. Get that face prepped, all right, really well. Let me dry my hands here. Oh yeah, I got my Alpha Shaving Works towel. That was sent to me by Steve from another order. Thank you, Steve, very much. I really enjoy his collaborations with different people, the Shave Dad group. Nothing short of phenomenal, I think. So if you don't know Steve and Alpha Shaving Works, I think you would do good to just check him out and see what I'm talking about. You know, I can't be wrong, because a lot of other people aren't either. We're gonna do a pre-shave. We're gonna go with the Parazzo to round out our Italian shave. So when did I get this? I've had this for about a year now, so I use it every so often, and I really like this pre-shave. Does a great job, rinses out easy. It's the blue version, and that is the aloe and vitamin E. So there's different ones. There's the red one. I like the blue one. I just do. All right, it's just me. All right, so we'll work it in to our face really well, prepping our face so that we get that nice, clean shave going on. And smells great. I love the smell of this blue one. Have the cream too in the tube. It's all good. I'm gonna add a few drops of water, just a couple. All right, and work it in. Thin it out just a tiny bit, slicking it up. So when we do, we'll add another layer of protection and hydration onto our face before we shave. Okay, so I'm gonna wring out our Omega Italian flag brush, and we're gonna work this into a paste like I always do, and add water as we go so I can control the thickness of my lather. And oh yeah, scent's popping. All right. So I like this is a good travel lather bowl, and you can fit your brush on the side of it if you like. All right, so now it's basically a paste. All right, so we're gonna start adding some water to it. This is a nice bowl. It's what, $12? It has some ridges on the bottom, secretes the lather. It holds the lather in really, really well to the bowl because of the high top, but it's wide enough to give you a really nice lathering area. Okay, so it's definitely a step up from a regular shave mug. So yeah, so now we're just really whipping it up here. We're good. Okay, plenty in the bowl. plenty in the brush. Let's apply first a paint on. This has nice splay on this because of the loft, but this lacks nothing for a board brush whatsoever. Like the thick handle on it, because I got thick hands. They're not big, but they're thick. All right, so after I do that, I'm gonna work it in nice and soft on this. You don't have to use this 100 times for it to really start breaking in. It really breaks in pretty darn quickly to my estimation. All right, so that's really nice. All right, we're gonna just dry our hands, heat up the blade, and I'll tell you, I've used this once before, so that's a good thing because I can really speak about it more, okay, more in depth. So let's heat it up, we'll get started. Here we are, what is it, wow, 11 minutes, sorry guys. Anyhow, all right, really lightly. It's a brand new blade. We're just gonna take really short strokes to gauge what's going on here. And it's extremely smooth. I would call this a medium aggressive, by no means high aggressive to my estimation. Anyhow, the candle, great. This is efficient as all get out. If I didn't mention that before, it's not aggressive, efficient. Okay, I got 4 days of growth and I'm just feeling it's just popping off my face. Just sweep the razor, no pressure. You don't have to, guys, because if you think pressing harder will give you a closer shave, you're in for a rude awakening. Okay, it will not. Just light touch, enough to cut the whiskers, a nice sharp blade, and keep it that way. No need to stretch out your blades when you don't have to, okay? Rinse it out with hot water, rinsing pretty well here. And let me tell you guys that one thing that I have a ton of aluminum razors, a ton. And one thing I like about this, among the other features it has that I mentioned, is that the handle is a little thicker and it adds a little more weight, in my opinion. Weight and balance toward the handle. Just a little bit. And that makes a little difference to me. It feels vibrations through the hand up to the brain. To me, this feels like a titanium razor. I don't get that tiny bit of tinny feedback that you probably can't hear through the screen, but I hear it. I don't mind that, but at all. But this is different because it's just like solid. All right, it's like a silent assassin on your whiskers. That's the best way that I can describe that, how I feel about it, okay? That's why it's good that I did use it once before. I was so excited. So this indeed makes it different among the other alpha aluminum razors that Steve has produced. So if you want it, don't wait. He's doing a second run. Like I said, I'll put the link to it. Guys, I don't think you can lose on this one. If you like aluminum razors, You're if there is one aluminum razor to get, this is one of them. Okay. My also all-time favorite aluminum razors is Steve's. His Shave Dad was excellent. His Alpha Apex. Exceptional. Yeah, so if you guys don't like aluminum razors, some of you say, well, it's too light. I beg to differ on this one, okay? It's not only the weight, it's the balance and the feel of it. So, just saying. Now, if you wind up getting it and somehow for 1% chance you don't like it, you put this thing up on the BST and you're looking at a space of maybe 10 or 15 minutes max. And you've got PMs coming in. Seriously. All right? And for $59.90, $60 to get this quality, usually experience tells me aluminum razors are usually at least about $75 easy, 80, sometimes more. No, I have one that cost me like $105. So believe me, guys, value, big time, big time. So going over, and it's just smooth, so smooth. Okay, great. Let's give her a rinse. Pre-shave was great. Love the Parasa pre-shave. Just love it. I'm gonna have some left over for another shave or a head shave. And so the soap is great. I mean, this is on par with your Cella, no doubt. I don't know if Cella makes this. They may. I don't know for sure, but I'm looking at the pour, and they may. It's just right on par with that. It's about the same. You're going to probably be paying about maybe $10 for the tub. A great deal, especially for an Italian-made product. All right, so with this quality, Chung Fung Sing also has that same pour, okay, and this is right on par with that, and that's a little cheaper. You can probably get that for about $7, $6-7. It's available on Amazon. If you have Prime, free shipping, which is, I think, what I did. But all right, we're gonna go against the grain. And how smooth is this? How smooth is this? Seriously. Guys, I have many, many razors. Well over 150, maybe probably close to 160 DE and SE razors. So, and I've used easily a couple of hundred over my 10 plus years. So I think I know what I'm talking about. I've just seen other posts on Facebook with this. Haven't seen any videos. I'm sure I will. I think Mike Chanella, Long Island Shaver, has done one. I will check his out. Check out Mike. He makes great videos. Super guy to know. Met him twice, okay, over the last couple of years. Once at Peter Sharkalis' showroom, one at Pastor's. So, top-notch Mike Chanella, all right? Among some other you guys that I know. that I've spoken to. Yeah, another thing, guys. Don't be afraid to reach out and speak on the phone, okay? Texting is one thing, but, take the time to talk to your fellow shavers, okay? You can't lose on it, okay? It's just, I know I say okay a lot. I know that, guys. Speak to Mike Venturino in Vegas, actually Henderson, Nevada, outside of Vegas. I like Mike because he's really, it's easy to speak to him on the phone. And we think nothing of calling each other up and just, So he's very comfortable on the phone. And, if you're in business, guys, in the shaving business or whatever you're in, but just saying, I hope I'm not preaching, but get comfortable on the phone, okay? Get comfortable on the phone. Sooner or later, you're going to have to speak and not just text, okay? Especially if you're running a business. You're going to need that skill, So, just saying. All right, enough of that. I already said my piece here. So I'm doing my against the grain, and it's just smooth as hell. What can I say? You want to add more? If you have plenty in the brush and in the bowl, hey, use it, guys. Use it. Use it to your advantage. Refresh your lather, whatever. You can't lose by doing it. You can only gain. All right? So, I'm doing my normal buff here. And I'm telling you, this razor and blade combination is great. It almost feels like, to me, that it's so smooth. Yeah, I hear the whiskers being cut, but the blade feel isn't tremendous. It almost feels like I'm just wiping the lather off my face pretty much. And as you get to that point, with your blade razor choice, that's a good thing. And don't be afraid. Don't overthink it's the razor all the time. If something doesn't work for you, always try to change the blade out before you poo-poo the razor, just for future reference. Could be that a different blade will be more suited to that razor. My razors, my blades, mostly everything I have works with everything. And that's what I want. Okay, that's what I'm looking for myself. But if you want to use a feather on this, go ahead. If it works, whatever. I just think these Rex blades are just phenomenal. You can get a 5-pack, you can get a 100-pack, or maybe even 200. I don't know, but I think on his website, if you're watching this, Matt has a sale, 15% off for Labor Day, or not Labor Day, Columbus Day, sorry. And this might be a perfect opportunity to try these blades or his other great products. So, all right. Yeah, sign up to his newsletter so you get sale information. Like with everyone else, there's a lot going on a holiday as far as sales go. In the coming months, you know, you've got Black Friday, huge. If you want to buy gifts or for yourself, that is probably across the shaving spectrum the biggest sale time of the whole year. Yeah, there's others, but so I'm just going out all angles here, and it would be hard to imagine someone getting irritation from this razor. The way it feels very safe on the face. You know, your beginner up to your advanced. Yeah, I would even recommend this for someone who just has a couple of razors and looking to expand. You know, it is a little bit more money than maybe your starter razors, but for, you know, going second, third, beyond razor purchases, this may be something to experience, okay? So, nice rinse off here. And we're gonna go to the towel. Pat dry, and the results are nothing less than absolutely superb. Okay, just saying. You guys know I'm a straight shooter. I tell it like I think it is, not what I think you want to hear. Okay, so all right, like I said, in comes the theirs, and nice, refreshing. I used it on my head after my head shave. And we'll let that settle in. Just a whisper of a tingle, which tells me I got a super close shave, and very comfortable at the same time, I could say. All right, so, hey, the razor, this is the one to get, guys. Don't let this opportunity go by. I warned you. Okay? I warned you. All right. Razor Rock, Italian Barber, unbreakable lather bowl. Very nice for $12. You can't go wrong. Has a little bit of a weight to it, but not like stainless or anything or ceramic. Omega boar brush. Excellent. Nice splay, nice loft, lather beast. What can you say? All right. Let's Perazzo pre-shave, blue, excellent. Vitamin E and aloe on that one. Figaro shaving soap. And like Cella, about the same price. A little bit harder to find. I got this on eBay. Other places you can get maybe one or two here or there. I like it. Just twist the top off and squeeze a tiny bit to open it up. Tip, okay. And let's see, yeah, we're gonna go with the cologne scented, not almond or marzipan, but cologne scented, nice fresh Cella to start after we get out of the shower and head over to the cigar shop for some cigars in Freehold, New Jersey. Okay. Cigars Social. All right, guys. Everything's done. Great shave. Hey, thanks for joining me today. Hopefully I want to be back again sometime before the end of the week to do another shave with you. And hey, happy Columbus Day. Great shaves to you. We'll see you soon. This is Inspector out. Bye.